Rather than having petty drug offenders incarcerated and adding to the overcrowded prison population, the Ministry of Public Security will be taking steps to establish a drug treatment court designed specifically for petty drug offenses. The project, currently in its pilot stage, will seek to provide rehabilitative services to petty offenders. A petty offense is classified as a minor crime and for which the punishment is usually just a small fine or short-term imprisonment. According to Minister of Public Security Kemraj Ramjatan, with his experience as a lawyer, he is of the opinion that over the years incarcerating petty offenders has been no help to the social development of Ghana. He said that in most instances, petty criminals usually develop into worse criminals after spending a short time in the prison system.
For very many offenders in relation to matters of drugs, jail is not the best place, but treatment. And that is why it is kicked off since then to a number of countries that have implemented the drug treatment court to the extent that, it is saving a generation, as was just mentioned by Terry.
The project will first be piloted at the Georgetown Magistrates Court, where lawyers representing the offenders and magistrates who preside over the matter will then determine if the offender is qualified to appear in the special courtroom. Ghana's constitution under the Criminal Law Offences Act suggests that a mandatory 3-year jail sentence be handed down at the level of the magistrate's court for any individual found in possession of small amounts of marijuana and other illicit drugs. This might have worked perfectly for the nation's university student who was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment for having in his possession 8 ecstasy pills.
So this scourge of abuse as a result of the magnitude of drugs all across the world requires more than mere law enforcement to the extent of prosecuting and jailing. We have to save millions of lives, and in Guyana here, I am certain hundreds of lives by virtue of utilizing alternatives.
Minister Ramjatan stated that the cost to maintain Ghana's prison system annually is in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.